You got a fast car. You fucking get it, dude. If I hear that song one more time. Oh, he's ready. He's good.
Dope.
I got nothing to say, yeah, I'm just loving the way.
Welcome. Oh, wait.
Come over here and tell me your name. I could tell by the
Check.
sound, yeah, when you were
Check. Check. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like a. Let's do like a morning DJ.
run away.
Okay.
Well, welcome back, everybody, to the Honestly Not Even Worried full audio visual experience.
It's been a long day. A little too loud.
It's been a long day. It's like the afternoon radio. It's been a long day.
Got a traffic report for you right now. Coming in hot with hail.
And then it's just like those like I've been trying to find those like radio glitchy effects.
Oh yeah. Like when your phone like the like
Yeah.
kind of staticky thing.
Yeah. Episode number 15. I'm your host, Neil G. I'm here with Blake Boots.
Hello.
Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Go to honestlynotevenworried.com to check out the merch. Support us on Patreon. Get all that goodness. How you doing, boy?
Pretty good, man. Just been eating a lot of nuts today.
Yeah.
Little trail mix vibe.
Yeah.
A little Topo Chico vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like a Saturday.
It is. No, it's not. It's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
Oh my
You
God.
really
dude.
thought I feel like you did the honesty in your eyes. Thinking that was that.
Dude, if you were a clown, right?
Okay.
And let's say you're a really good clown. Would you rather be signed to a circus, like a mid-tier traveling circus, but you're locked into a 5-year contract, and let's say you're making like, I don't know, $45K.
Okay.
Or
Wait, do I have to buy my own supplies or are they supplied?
you have to bring your own supplies.
Okay.
And that's like $4 or $5 grand. For a good juggling kit, like real pins and like cigar
4 or 5 grand.
yeah, dude, cigar boxes from Cuba that are like, made of like balsa wood. They're gonna be good.
Okay.
Or would you rather like parlay the buzz you've already garnered, kind of spin it into a loyal fan base and start your own clown business, your own clowning business, maybe your own circus business, whatever your solo dolo?
I'd probably go solo dolo, but I would be worried that Big Clown would like come after me if I was doing really well,
Yeah, if you're doing really well, Sigmund and Cigfried and Roid. Cigfried and Roid?
Siegfried and Roid.
Siegfried and what is
Isn't
it?
it Sigmund and Roy? Or
No, it's Sigmund.
Siegfried
You're
and
thinking
Roy.
Sigmund and Freud.
Sigmund Freud.
Which is Sigmund Freud. Siegfried and Roy.
Siegfried and Roy.
Siegfried and Roid.
Yeah.
That's the morning DJ duo we are.
Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah, well,
I'll be Royd.
you're Roid and I'm Siegfried and I just like smoke cigs the whole time.
Yeah, you're way more calm.
Here with Siegfried and the Roid.
This is the poppin' I was telling you about, by the way.
Honestly, not even. Oh, maybe. Oh shit. Maybe it's the fucking. Oh, I see.
I think it's that combo.
It's the combo. Okay, well, maybe we'll just... Oh, shit. How do we do this, then? And we're back with Siegfried and the Roid.
You'd be very calm. Or just like the chill.
Like the Howard Stern, like...
Mm-hmm.
And, what's the deal with these women, the Roid? It seems...
I don't get it.
Hey, you don't get it, do you?
I can't do anything right with them these days.
Up next, we have BB Rexa in studio.
Yeah,
So you're putting out a contest, Sex with BB, is that right?
this is my last hurrah.
And that's right, everybody listening, text in, 6969 to enter for your chance to have sex with BB Rexa.
Oh, I know I will.
Sex with BB Rexa.
Hey, what's up? It's Phoebe Rexa.
Sex with baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I even don't like that energy from myself, and that was a joke. That's so toxic.
That is so relatable.
I think I would start my own clown business for sure. And yeah, but like as long as Siegfried and the Roid don't come after me, and as long as the Ringling Bros or any of the other duos don't come after me, because I'm just one guy. But
So you're kind of building up. Your supplies would be a little lower tier.
Lower
then.
tier.
I mean, you can't be affording.
you have the potential to make
Venetian
way
wood.
more.
Yeah.
Because there's no cap on your money, but you have the potential to absolutely fail.
Yeah. Well, it's tough because Big Clown is is very
They're
is very
aggressive.
well in the industry.
Yes.
Ingrained in the industry.
They're very like, they've been there. It's a well-oiled machine over there.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of, I think Basquiat said most young kings get their heads cut off.
Yeah. That
So
applies there.
That applies to young clown kings.
Certainly.
And it'd be hard, especially if you're, going from town to town and you're primarily a juggler.
Mm-hmm.
And they got a tent that comes up, we got jugglers and we got a freak show.
Yeah, really the demand for that, but I will say it probably is difficult to hire a clown outside of a carnival. Like you go to a carnival, you see Snowblow the clown.
Yeah.
And you hire him for your kids event. I don't know if
I've had Snowblow before and he's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You recommend?
Snowblow?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You need to write a review on Yelp. He's hurting for him.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get him on the pod.
Yeah, we'll get him.
But today we have something very special for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to get a live psychic reading from this gentleman. His name is Dan, I think.
The Psychic.
The Psychic. That's right. His name is Dan the Psychic. So we're going to go ahead. Let me pull up his number real quick. I think he's going to do a tarot card reading.
A tarot.
Yeah, maybe you can fill us in a little bit more on what he's going to do.
So yeah, it's a 25-minute reading.
Okay.
And I think it's pretty general.
Is he reading you, me, or us?
I think if as long as it's in the 25-minute range, he could probably do both of us.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and I'd also, like to ask him what kind of what's been his craziest reading yet, he feels like. I know there's probably some sort of legality thing where you can't disclose who.
Okay, so we're gonna call Dan Klein the Psychic here on FaceTime. Yeah. If I can orient this.
I got nothing to say, yeah, I'm just loving the way you're looking over here. Come over here and tell me your name. I could tell by the sound, yeah, when you open your mouth. I hear my new favorite melody.
Got a lot of questions about energies and stuff like that.
Why do we ever stay?
Good answer. Yeah. Hello.
I can't shake the feeling.
Hello.
Dan, what's up, man?
Oh, cool.
Do what?
If you say stay with me, stay with me, baby.
Hello?
I can't shake the feeling when you face away from me.
Oh, can we hear you now?
I won't wait a lifetime if you say stay with me.
We've got it figured out, I think.
We've got it figured out, buddy. We're gonna have you FaceTiming in on the phone, and we're screen recording the phone, and then we're recording your audio into a mic.
Yeah.
So we'll. Okay. All right, we have on the phone. This is Dan the Psychic. What's the Instagram handle? _Dan_ the Psychic.
Psychic_Dan.
Psychic Dan. Psychic Dan. How's it going, dude?
It's going well, man.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What's your quarantine situation? Where are you at? Who are you with? What are you doing?
I'm in Sherman Oaks. I live with my friend / landlord, Linda.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
That double. Linda just bought a house recently, huh? And she's got you as a tenant.
She inherited this house from her family, and she lives here. We went playing tennis. She's a 66-year-old retired teacher.
Oh,
shit,
wow.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you
That's
feel
incredible.
any energy in the house that's like kind of spooky, or is it pretty normal?
Yeah, it's pretty normal, but I mean, I did have these dreams about being here before I came here.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So when did that start? Like, when did you first know that you had like this kind of gift? Like, and how would you describe what you do?
Who are you?
I first discovered it when I was like 4 or something, like 4 or 5, and
what? How that early?
The first one that I ever had was I had this dream. I was standing in the parking lot at a gas station down the road from me.
Yeah.
This Exxon, and I was looking across the street at another BP gas station. This car pulls up and whips out a gun. What? And the guy whipped out a gun and he robbed the attendant at gunpoint.
At the BP?
Then the BP. Then I woke up and was like, wow, that was weird. Why did my 4-year-old mind have that? Then later on that night, my dad came home and he was like, "Oh, you'd never believe what happened last night.
No way.
The VP got robbed at gunpoint." Yeah, I was like,
Holy
whoa.
shit.
It was like magic.
I didn't tell anybody, but I was like,
Oh, and you didn't think in that moment to like tell, like, I had a dream about that. You were just kind of like,
No.
uh-oh, this is weird.
I was like, I'm keeping everything to myself.
And then
So,
did it happen a lot after that, or were you just more, did it like kind of come in later in life or something like that? Like, what was the progression?
It's not under my control at all. It seems it just happens sometimes.
And so it's like you don't really know the frequency or anything of how often it happens, or
Nah, it's just random.
wow, okay. And how about like the readings and stuff? When did that sort of come into play?
I mean, that was always happening to a certain degree.
Yeah.
But I wasn't officially doing them until like 2013.
Oh shit!
Okay.
So you've been at it for a minute though.
Yeah, I just like vibe people. I was always, feeling people out. I'm like, all right, this.
You're sussing out the
person's
vibe.
like yeah.
You're kind of like, this guy's kind of you're seeing who is kind of like a haunting person. Like, this room is haunted, and it's that dude over there who's kind of killing it.
Yep.
Okay, I see.
I profile.
Yeah, you profile people's energies, and so it started out as kind of more of a judgy thing, and then you're like, you know what? I could use my powers for good, or at least for truth.
Help people out.
Yeah, that's incredible. Blake told me about you. He said he found you on. Did you find him because of Podcast But Outside?
Yeah, I saw you on Podcast But Outside. That was so dope, dude. Like, I love your stories on there. They were super funny. The Poppy story was really wild. I was like, oh my god, this dude knew the young Poppy.
Oh yeah, I have some stories about other celebrities too, if you want to hear.
Okay, let's rifle one off real quick.
Yeah. What's your favorite one to talk about?
I don't have a favorite, but I got this one. All right, I got a Camila Cabello one.
Oh
Okay.
shit! Okay.
All
If you want to hear that one, this one was strange. So I discovered who she was, and then not too long after, I had this dream. I was in her house, hanging out with her, and there's this windstorm outside, and she was like, "Whoa," she's like, "Where am I, in LA or Miami?"
Yeah.
Yeah, she was making this joke about it.
Oh, okay.
And then that was it. That's all it was.
Okay.
And I was like, that was weird or whatever. And then I was out here. I had just moved out here. It was like April last year, I think. And she posts this video on her Instagram. There's this windstorm going on outside. And she's like, "Where am I, LA or Miami?" And I was
Oh
like,
my
"Whoa."
god, dude.
I was like, that's like, that happened. That's weird.
Why do you
Very
think it was like Camila Cabello, like, in your brain? Like, are you a big pop culture fan? Like, do you like watch a lot of the pop singers and stuff, or do you?
Not really.
It just kind of finds you, dude.
Yeah, that's why it was so weird. I was like, that was random, but
It's coming to you, man. It's like your purpose almost.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Have you had any about Justin Bieb?
Nah, none about Justin Bieber. I had one about that YouTube comedian lady, Liza Koshy. You ever
Oh
heard of her?
yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. All
like
right,
a
so this
bump.
one was just crazy. So I discovered her on YouTube. Again, like the next day, I had this dream. I was at her. She had an online show or something. And she had this panel for it in this big auditorium, and it was her, this black dude, and this Asian lady. And I had no idea who the black dude or Asian lady was. Like, I never saw him before or anything like that. And I was like, oh, this is weird. And she's up there and she's giving this speech, and at one point she's like, oh, we've all gone through lessons in life, and we've all learned something, right? And she scans the room from right to left and stops on me.
Shit.
In the auditorium. Like, I'm all the way off to the right.
Yeah.
Like, looking at her for like 30 seconds.
Oh my god.
It was really weird. I was like, what? And then she kept looking at me, so I'm like, I should say something. So I'm like, hey, I'm Dan, and I like vegetables or some shit like that. Or I said I like to spell my name with vegetables.
I like to spell my name out in vegetables, like. Cool.
I don't know why I said that. But then anyway, this was in 2016. Fast forward to July last year. I went to VidCon for the first time.
Yeah.
And I go, and she has this panel for her show, Liza on Demand.
Yeah.
And I go into the big auditorium, and I'm like, oh shit, I've been here before. So I go to the same spot that I was at in the dream, dude, like all the way off to the right. And there's all these people around me. And I swear to God, right before it starts, everybody around me leaves. So it's just like me all the way off to the right. And I was like, I was like,
it's
if
gonna
this
happen.
whole thing happens, I'm gonna
you're it's gonna happen. You're like, I know exactly.
Yeah. So she comes out doing this, the speech and everything. And I swear to God, dude, gets to the same part. She's like, we've all learned something, right? And she scans through and stops at me. And we're just looking at each other. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't say that vegetable thing. I was like, I don't want to be this obnoxious guy in the crowd. He's yelling stuff. So,
well, you might have just changed the course of history by not saying the vegetable thing. That's crazy.
Maybe.
That's so true, dude.
That's insane. Because like the prophecy was like being fulfilled moment to moment. You're like, I know what I'm supposed to say, but I've learned, and
it's the butterfly effect.
I'm not gonna say it. And
did
now,
this cause COVID somehow?
Oh my God!
By you not saying, I spell my name out in vegetables.
Yeah, somebody in the crowd was like annoyed and went to China and came back.
They're like, this bullshit. Oh my God, dude, that's crazy.
Dude, that is super wild to have that.
It was nuts.
Would you be down with doing a tarot reading? Is that cool?
Yeah, let's do it.
Dude, wait.
Oh, what was that?
My mind is fucking blown though. Like when it's happening, do you feel like it's just like deja vu, but like times like a billion? Like do you just feel like, and I know it's gonna happen now, and I know it's gonna happen now?
It's this weird feeling. It's the same feeling every time.
Yeah.
It's really surreal, and like wherever I am, as soon as I get that feeling, I'm like, all right, I gotta like go somewhere and do something, or something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then one thing leads to another, and
it's
one
happening.
of these. Yeah, it'll just happen.
You're acting it out. And you're like, is it like watching a movie almost? Like you just like it's like you're almost like replaying the dream.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
It's wild.
Yeah,
that's crazy. And I could imagine just being like, oh well, there's like and then like, do you know when it's over? Like when it's over, like, and that was the end.
Yeah, I'm like, that was that.
That was that. That's like, it's almost like a weird little I don't know, some like a fart or something that was bubbling up and had to come out.
Just a memory.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Do you believe in like ghosts or anything like that?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you think ghosts are real?
Spirits.
Okay. What do you think they are? Or like, what are they? I guess you wouldn't know.
At the base, I think it's energy. And then I think there's different types of spirits. There's like energy that's like stuck, and then there's energy that just willfully comes in. Like if you have a deceased relative, they could just come in, but the ghosts that people talk about all the time, I think, are the ones where, they have some like violent death, or they don't want to like accept death or something.
Yeah.
And they're just kind of like stuck there.
Less of a peaceful like transition into death, and more of like the momentum wasn't right or something like that.
But he's a ghost. He couldn't die again.
Like I've had weird things happen where like I'll be sitting in my room and then like a bottle
Yeah.
Something will start staying like on a can, and I'm like, why? Like I can see if the house was like moving, and adjusting, but it's like on a bottle. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I feel like there's too many unexplained things that happen like constantly for like spirits not to exist in the world.
And do you talk to spirits at all? Like, do you make contact?
I have. I don't do that often.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gave this reading for a friend one time, and I felt that he had a friend who committed suicide recently and hung himself.
Oh, wow.
And sure enough, he said that he did. And then I was like, I heard this like voice say, his name begins with a D.
Yeah.
Or like Dev. And I was like, oh, D, I got like Dev. And he was like, yeah, his name was Devin.
Oh, wow.
The fuck?
And I was like, oh, okay.
You're like, well, I
That's
guess I'm tapped into that as well. That's interesting.
Did you feel Devin's presence, or did you say an update on him, or did you just felt him in the room?
Did he say anything? Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely felt something, like a presence in the room. Like there was a shift in who was there. It was like just me, and then it was like, oh, what else is here? That's something.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. That's got to be a crazy ability to have to feel things like that.
Yeah. All right. Wait. Will you unplug the phone charger from my phone? Bring it over here, and then we'll just get the tarot thing started. Yeah. Okay. So.
I have the charger right here.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Shit. So
it's not as long.
Or the floor. Oh, the floor.
Oh, yeah. Let me put it on the wall, and then it'll work better.
All right, so can you give us a rundown of like what a tarot card reading pretty much is, like for like it's almost like the Explain Like I'm Five, like why is there substance to it? Where did it come from, or anything like that?
All right, so there's divination and just all sorts of different energies, and I personally believe that these energies can like manifest in certain ways.
Okay.
And the card would be one way of reading the energy, so to speak.
Okay. I see. So it's like almost like it's like a glossary or some sort of like interface for you to like signpost what the energy is trying to say to you. Yeah,
it's more like the power isn't in me per se. It's just like me reading the cards.
The thing that's already going on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's get it started. I don't know what we do from here, but yeah.
3, 2, 1, let go. Let's choose one of the decks.
Oh snap! What do we got there?
We got Vision Quest. It's Native American based. We got Rider Tarot. That's the like classic one everybody uses. Then there's the Blue Eye.
What's that?
Called Prisma Visions. I like that one. Personal favorite. Then there's like the black and white version of it. Illuminated playing cards. You can use playing cards too, but I don't think it's as fun.
No, I want the symbols.
And then there's this one right here. Just a cool looking one. Let's go. Black one.
Let's go with your personal fave. Yeah, let's do those ones.
The Eye.
Yeah.
The Eye.
All right. Cool. All right. Hold on. Yeah, sometimes this like sensitivity to stuff can be like a burden because it's like your attention sort of like split between certain things, and
you're like it's almost like being highly sensitive to other people's like emotions, like a super empath. You're like, I kind of have some shit I want to do today, and this is bugging me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to question if I had like schizophrenia or something, but then I started noticing the stuff that I'd pick up on was actually based in reality. So I was like, okay, can't be that.
Yeah. Camilla Cabello is a real person, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
And it'd be hilarious if I end up beating her or something.
Yeah.
I'd totally tell the story.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you doing now?
Now I'm laying out piles of cards here.
Okay. And you're just like kind of splitting it?
Yeah, I get to get a couple of them. You're going to choose one.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so pick a pile.
All right. I want to pick the top center pile.
Okay. And what's your topic?
Oh.
You want to do past, present, future?
What were you thinking?
I was thinking just present, like what do I need to know right now kind of thing.
Yeah, let's go present.
Okay, for each of you together or just one of you?
You want to do separate right now?
Well, yeah, how do we do it?
Yeah, what's the best way you think?
I mean, if it was for if it was for both of you, it'd be split. I mean, if you want to do it, you could do it for the podcast as a whole, or you could do it for one of you, or you could split it between both of you.
What do you feel like doing?
Split.
You want to split it?
Split podcast or one?
Let's split it.
Let's split it.
Yeah, we'll split it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're from a whole nother world, a different dimension.
All right, so first we got 7 of Pentacles here.
Okay.
Whoa.
It's Pentacles are like Earth, based on finances and money.
Okay.
And 2 of Wands, that's going to be you.
Me?
Yep.
Okay.
How do you say your name again?
Knee low, like your knee is low to the ground.
Nilo, okay. And then the Devil is Blake.
Okay. Hell yeah. Okay.
Okay, so between the 2 of you here, you can see that there's this girl here that's digging, pulling out these coins from the ground.
Okay.
Now, what I take from that is that you 2 are trying to unearth some financial gain.
Yeah.
You're digging for money from this podcast.
Oh yeah, always, dude. From the pod, from everything else.
You know, so that's no surprise to you guys, right?
Yeah. No.
And then
Give me the loop.
and then over here, Nilo.
Yes, 2 wands.
Two of Wands. So I think that Nilo is looking for another creative outlet.
Wow.
And you're looking to collaborate with somebody for comedy, in a sense, either with appearing on a video or writing together with them. And you can see this person, they're looking outwards, out to this mountain. So you're like, where are they? Where's this opportunity?
That's fascinating.
And then the smoke here reminds me of the astrology sign Leo, which is all about creativity and being having that like star quality and being shiny and performing in front of people. So I see that you're looking for that type of opportunity.
I see.
Very cool.
Can you relate to that?
I can relate to that for sure. Almost like somebody, like a person that is like a complimentary collaborator to do some sort of other outlet with. That's cool. Wait, what do you know about that astrology sign? Like what dates those are?
For Leo?
Yeah.
Oh, Leo, their birthdays are, I think it's July 21st to August 22nd.
Yeah, that's not you. You're April, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't take it as there's a person involved who is that. I just took like traits from it.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Okay.
I relate to that for sure.
And then over here for Blake is the Devil.
Oh boy. No surprises here, dude. Just kidding.
Okay. Now, for this, I kind of see like a few different things. You see this big forest. I feel like Blake is a little, on a personal level, a little lost.
Okay.
You can't always see the forest for the trees.
Okay.
And that can trip you up a little bit, but I don't think it's like a problem that hinders your life to like, this horrific degree or anything like that.
Yeah.
I just think it's the kind of, it's like a shift of perspective that you have sometimes to make sense of things.
Okay.
And also with this one, this is the card of having unhealthy attachments.
Interesting.
And unhealthy vices. So, according to the card, perhaps it was a little substance abuse issue at one point in time.
No, never actually with me.
No,
I've never.
It's pretty straight shooter.
Yeah, I'm pretty straight.
Unless the substance is probiotics
or video games.
Okay,
But
so
not too much. I don't know. Yeah.
none of that.
Or
No,
could it be like trepidation towards taking like a new substance or something?
no.
Okay. Because I'm always trying to get him to do other drugs.
Yeah.
Also with this one, I mean, have you ever had like toxic people in your life that you couldn't get rid of?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, so that's cool. That's
not
probably,
like currently, but yeah, definitely in the past.
Yeah, so
not currently.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
So I'll take that as you already know, like in the past when people do that and how it, negatively affects you and stuff. So it's just kind of like a warning that could happen again. So just, be vigilant and all that.
Okay, cool.
Wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So like to put this all in perspective here, the two of you have your own, okay. So like, you guys, you're working together and you also have your other, individual pursuits that you're doing. So, I'd say with you, Nilo, if you can't find somebody to work with like right away, I'd say put a little bit of energy into writing for yourself, and then sooner or later you'll figure out what opportunity you want to do. Like you could enter a writing contest.
Yeah.
It's like you start doing something and it seems like it could be like pointless at first or something, but then something comes along and it makes it make sense.
Yeah, I always find that I start something and then I'm like, I just have this feeling that like I should be doing this, and then like somewhere down the line, it's almost like it was like a puzzle piece that I just been holding, and then this goes right here.
Damn, that's some quantum shit right there.
Yeah. So
there's some stuff
just have
coming
faith
up.
in that.
Cool.
Why would I go looking for someone who wants to kill me?
All right, so you see in the tree there's one apple.
Yes.
And she's digging for money there. So I look at that as like, all right, I don't want to be a dick. Like, this is the podcast now.
Yeah.
It's like one apple.
Yeah.
And, of course, you're looking to grow all these other apples and harvest that and whatnot.
Sure.
I'm gonna kill him.
Anything else from here?
Trying to think.
Blake, would you describe yourself as a passionate person?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Were you born in an autumn month?
April was so spring.
No. I'm just going based off the tree. It looks like,
I see, yeah.
It's in the fall.
Yeah. The tree, yeah.
The hospital was on fire when I was born, though.
Really?
No, I'm sorry. That would have been
a story.
There was a red tincture to Blake's skin when he was born, and he had two little horns.
I had a rondus instead of jaundice.
Oh, really?
No.
What's happening to me?
Sorry.
Do you have any other questions about any of this?
I mean, yeah. So, is there any sort of like positive element of the devil?
Yeah, the devil is also about not being bird attached. Like, that's the positive part of it, is that you could pull it and it could be either you have unhealthy attachments or you are somebody who isn't like weighed down by attachments, if that makes any sense. Like, you either are engrossed in them or you avoid them.
Okay, interesting.
And then, vices and addictions. That's pretty much it for that one.
Is it? So you said through the trees, it's hard to see the forest. Is that what you said? So it's like, don't get in your own way, in a way, kind of.
Yeah, don't get in your own way and don't overanalyze little details to an unnecessary degree, because then you could just waste all your time and energy just combing over these details instead of remembering, okay, well, what's the big plan for this whole thing? What's the big picture?
Okay, so I have a question. How did you differentiate that the two wands was going to be me and devil was going to be Blake?
Well, I mean, I look at the screen and I see Nyla on the left and Blake on the right. But also, I felt like Nyla was more this card. I felt like you were looking for something else more all the time. And Blake's more like content with what's going on right now, but he's also looking just a lesser degree.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's fascinating. So that's the tarot card reading, huh? It's pretty much like it.
Yeah, that's it for now. I mean, I like to, I'll ask if they have any other questions and elaborate and whatnot.
Wow. That's crazy. I definitely, that's definitely interesting.
Yeah, there are definitely some points I could take away from that apply to me for sure.
Yeah. We're always digging for that loot, that coinage, We've got some income and we just want to diversify out here and
Oh yeah.
We're entrepreneurs. Can I ask you, I don't know if you can divulge this or not, but what's like the strangest tarot reading you've done in recent times? Yeah.
I did this really interesting one back before I was charging for them. I was doing them all for free, just as like kind of a charity sort of thing, just giving back to people. And I was doing them on Reddit. I had like 80 reviews on Reddit, but
oh shit!
I accidentally deleted it.
Oh no!
But I did this reading for this one lady, and I was like, okay, I see that. I forget what cards came up, but I was like, all right, you were in this abusive relationship recently, and then now you're single, but you haven't met anybody yet. And she's like, yeah, okay, correct, right. And I was like, all right, you're going to meet a construction worker. He's going to be about like 6 feet tall, brown hair, green eyes.
How did you know?
I don't know. It just popped up in my head. And I was like, yeah, you're going to meet him and you're going to become committed to each other. And I see you having a kid with him. And she's like, all right, I don't know how true that is or whatever. And she messages me the next day at like 8 at night or something. And it was like, I just met this guy today. She didn't tell me his name. And she's like, hey, he's a construction worker. And he fit the description exactly.
Oh, my God.
And then about a week later, they already wanted to get exclusive with each other.
Wow.
And she was like, she's like, what do you see with you said he was going to take care of me, right? And I was like, what's she getting at? And she's like, we were like messing around and, I think I might be pregnant now or something.
Oh my gosh.
So I was like,
She willed that into existence quickly, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was weird because I said, it'll happen within a month. And it happened within a day. So it was pretty cool.
And it's crazy that she was like, oh man, that's so wild. I wonder, because I just a part of me is like, I wonder if she saw a guy that fit the bill and was like, almost like you helped stoke that flame in a way, like the energies of them were kind of amplified because she was on the lookout for it a little bit, and then it helped them kind of just make the connection.
He approached her though.
Wow.
She was just kind of floating around.
Holy cow. Damn, dude, that's crazy.
That's wild, man.
So, okay.
Yeah, it was nuts.
How would you if you were to I guess size us up or kind of see what's going on with our vibes, what are your kind of thoughts about us just meeting us?
Your vibes?
Yeah. From a psychic perspective, what are you sort of, and feel free to be honest.
I think you guys are in high school, you were part of that kind of alternative crowd. And college, you can't really say that because everybody's kind of doing their own thing or whatever. Yeah. But I see you guys being part of that offbeat, funny alternative crowd who's not the drug addicts or anything like that, but just sort a tinge of nerdiness.
Sure.
Yeah.
used to play video games and being into that sort of thing. You listen to all sorts of different music, but you tend to like, I wouldn't say like reggae, but just alternative music.
Yeah.
You like?
I do like dub.
You're not like, you listen to some rap music, but you're not like really into like gangsta rap and hardcore rap music and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not really into that much gangsta rap now.
Same.
Yeah.
Definitely more.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'd say Blake. For some reason, I'm picturing this girl. I'm going to say that you haven't had too many relationships.
Not a ton.
Like, below 4.
Like serious?
Yeah.
Probably
Below 3.
Probably around there, like serious relationships. Are we talking about like just sex or serious relationships?
Something that's lasted a long time.
Yeah, definitely low. Probably around 3 or 4, for sure.
All right.
What are you seeing?
Do you have like a dead this is kind of like arbitrary, I guess, but if you have a grandpa that died, he would have like gray hair, balding, glasses?
Not really balding, but definitely gray hair for sure.
Glasses?
Glasses, yeah, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of, well, not like, I don't know, not like balding, like the top of his head is completely
losing a bit of hair, though.
Gone, but just it thinned out.
Yeah, definitely. That's deceased, you said?
Yeah, I just thought of him. He's just like, he was like, tell Blake I love him.
Wow.
Yeah. Something of, I don't know, he was into like crafts and shit.
Interesting.
Was he into crafts?
I think so. I don't know. I didn't know a lot about his hobbies, but it is wild that you said that because I think it was 5 years ago to the day that my granddad died.
Okay, so it wasn't too recent, but pretty recent.
Yeah,
but it was like today. It's like the 5-year anniversary, and before the call, he was like talking about it. Like maybe I should bring up my grandpa.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Oh, really?
I didn't want to. 'Cause I was like, I don't know if
Yeah.
if it's kosher, but that's pretty wild that you brought that up.
Wow.
That makes sense then.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy, dude.
I had the same exact thing happen with a coworker not too long ago at my part-time job. I was training him. His name is Anthony, and I kept calling him Carlos. I was like, yeah, Carlos. And he's like, my name's not Carlos. It's Anthony. And I was like, oh, well, did you have like a friend named Carlos who died pretty recently? A Hispanic guy? He was, Anthony was sort of Hispanic. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, he died because like his lifestyle. He was doing a lot of drinking and dabbling in drugs and had some kind of like, his body just broke down. And he was like, yeah, no, I do. And he actually died today.
Holy shit.
Yeah, either that same day or like yesterday.
Oh,
but,
wow.
Again, like it was like a 1 or 2 year anniversary since he died.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
So are you getting any names at all right now or no?
Nah, not really names. I just saw like the profile of him.
Okay, cool.
And he just said he loved me. Is that it?
Yeah, he's like, keep doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you.
Wow.
Just do what you love. Like he's holding as if there was like, a symbolic heart there.
Wow.
He's like, give what you love to people.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you're saying.
That's beautiful, dude.
That's pretty insane.
Shout out. What's your grandpa's name?
John.
All right, John.
John Crawford.
John
Crawford. Shout out John, dude. Thank you, dude. Thank you, John.
dental icon, dental legend.
Was he a dental legend?
Yeah, he's a dentist.
Damn.
I don't know if he's a legend, but
Yeah, you never know. I never know if, like, you know, relatives are gonna pop up or what.
yeah, it's pretty wild.
I
though.
feel like you've got something for me, but it's like a little bit like scary almost. Like you don't want to tell me.
Yeah, it's a little obscure.
Obscure? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like a death kind of thing. Like, not that you're gonna die soon or anything, but something traumatic is gonna happen.
Oh wow.
In, the near future to you. I don't know. I don't want to really. I'm not getting anything exact. It's just the vibe is sort of like be on the lookout.
Okay. All right.
It might be something beyond your control, though.
Yeah. Is it me happening to me directly, or is it something like in my life?
I feel like the message is coming from this old, like Asian lady who's short, like 5'1".
Okay.
5 foot tall.
Yeah. And what's kind of the brunt of the message?
Some kind of like illness or something. Just I don't know. It's kind of vague.
Okay. All right. Is it like a illness like?
You know, maybe COVID. Just, you know, be extra careful.
Okay. I will be extra careful. Damn. But it's not like a genetic thing or like a hand-me-down kind of disease.
No, it's just something that would arise randomly.
Okay. Wow. Damn, dude. You give us a lot.
I don't think it would be like, you know, like life or death or anything like that. But
just a little trauma.
Yeah, it'd be something that you deal with and you heal from it, and it'd be all good.
Okay, I'm a glutton for pain, so it's all good. We'll get through it.
Oh my god.
We'll break through.
Huh? I thought about spleen, but I don't trust that, so I don't know about all that.
Spleen?
I think it's more. Yeah, I think it's more like something with like breathing and like nervous system.
Oh wow! I have asthma.
So, that would make sense then.
Yeah.
That's wild.
All right, I'm gonna be extra careful, dog.
Yeah.
So you have deceased grandmas?
Yes.
All right, so she, you know, okay, I think that the message here was saying just be extra careful because, you know, you have asthma and people who get COVID who have asthma, it could get real nasty.
It's almost like they're watching and they're like, oh, yo, be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're being a little wild. Let's just chill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mask. You know, it sucks, too, because you want to go out and you want to hang out and have fun with people and do stuff. It's like you can't. It blows.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little
sad. I'd say we're being relatively cautious on our end for the as I feel like we've been pretty cautious.
We've been pretty cautious for sure.
Yeah, we haven't really been going anywhere with a bunch of people, but keep a lookout. I guess maintain it. Yeah, I guess maybe.
Oh yeah, just stay on the track that you're doing now.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Do you have anything you want to say, like in general, like maybe to the people listening, or to us, or just get it out there? Anything that you want to kind of like end on, or how you usually like kind of wrap up?
Don't get too upset if Trump wins the election because, you know, America's not going to really change that much with him getting elected. Stay true to yourself always. You know, everybody needs validation from other people, but you shouldn't let it define what you do with your life. Like, you know, you want to be around people who accept you and do what you want to do.
Yeah. Don't put your identity too much in external circumstances.
Yeah, to like a obnoxious degree or anything like that.
Yeah.
Make sure your security needs are taken care of, and then pursue your passion, and you'll probably probably be happy, you know, as long as you don't have like clinical depression or anything like that.
Love that, dude.
for
We're
sure.
all about self-actualization. This is very Maslow's hierarchy of you. Let's fucking go, baby. Get that.
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth.
Absolutely.
Damn, I do need that reminder right now, because you know, I do feel my health getting out of my focuses lately.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I've been, you know, dirt poor, but I've been healthy and I've felt pretty happy.
Totally.
damn, dude. So how's the business going right now? Like, in terms of like the Etsy and stuff. Like, do you find a lot of people are still like, or maybe especially doing readings in this time?
Since podcasts but outside, I've had a little pickup in people. Like, I think I've got like 7 customers since then, which normally I'll get like 1 a week.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, it's picked up,
dude.
And,
we'd love to check back in with you sometime, dude. Do like
that'd be cool.
Do like a follow up, like maybe like, you know, in a month or 2 months, and be like, yo, we're here with Psychic Dan again. We're gonna like wrap up. We're gonna like do a little check in and see what's new, like what's calibrated, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. See if any predictions happen.
Exactly.
See what the deal is.
Exactly.
Any new stories.
I'm gonna like, we're gonna FaceTime you like in like 2 months. I'm gonna be like, have like one lung. I'm gonna be like, dude, you were right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's like, why did you say that? I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that. But dude, I really appreciate you coming on here.
Yeah, man,
dude.
that was great.
I'm glad that you guys had me on. I loved it.
Cool, man. We'll let you know when the episode's coming out, and hopefully you check it out and you know, follow along.
Hell yeah.
All right,
I'll share it on my Instagram.
Awesome,
man.
dude.
That'd
You be good, dude.
We'll give
Thank
that
you so
shout out.
much.
See you, bud.
All right, later.
Later, man.
Bye. Wow. Shout out to Psychic Dan. You can check him out on Instagram. We're going to put that on the video.
Wow. You know what?
Psychic _ Dan.
You know what's crazy is you said fuck, what did you say? You were like, break your fucking spleen right before we started.
Oh, yeah.
You did that joke.
Yeah.
So that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
But yeah, man, that grandpa shit was fucking wild.
Yeah, right?
What the hell?
He's like, you got a dead grandpa? You're like, I was just about to bring that up. I wonder if that's like if like something he usually goes to, though, and then it's like, well, it's likely that you do have one, but
yeah, but I mean yeah. Well, and then part of me was like, did he look into it at all? You know, because my sister just posted about it, but I mean, he doesn't know who my sister is.
Did your sister just post about it?
She posted about it today, but it was like hours ago. But I doubt he would, you know who to look into. I don't know.
He might, though.
Maybe he's smart.
Either way, we're gonna, you know, check in. Like we love that. We love to see it. We love to have it, and so we're gonna definitely be checking back in with Psychic Dan.
Yeah, cool dude. That was fascinating. Be careful, Nilo.
I'll be very careful. He was like, yeah, your grandma's telling you like be careful because you can't breathe. I'm like, oh shit.
Have you been noticing your breathing been weird? No,
not abnormal.
That's good.
Which is good.
Just got to mask up.
Though I did last night. No joke, dude. I ate too much Chinese food. I don't know if it was last night or the night before, but I was like, I had a hurt right here.
Okay.
And I was like, I was with Jenny. I was like, my organ hurts. She's like, what organ? I was like, I don't know. One that's right here. She's like, what's this? What is it on a scale of like 1 to 10? I was like, 3. It'll be fine. Like, drink some water and woke up the next morning. It was fine. But
is that where the spleen is?
I don't know where the spleen is, dude.
Look at where the spleen is real quick.
Okay.
It's like here. I would be
above your stomach and under your ribs on your left side. No, that's not where it was.
No, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I have that there. I think that might have just been really bad gas.
Yeah, it's like gas or bladder or like kidney.
It's basically like there.
Opposite. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm poking you. Yeah, that was fascinating. I like. I don't know. I kind of like that he's more so just how, you know, people were asking about their getting their fortunes read or whatever, and he's like, I don't know, I don't really like to talk. Wasn't he talking about that with someone like doesn't like to get too far into it with people, or like Or contacting the dead? Was that what it was about?
I mean, that would be so tough too, to know what he knows and be able to do what he does and like kind of maintain a normal life and like not be kind of used like by people. But like that's a fucking fascinating man right there.
Yeah, and this is what I like that he can't control it almost.
Yeah,
it makes it more believable to me that he is like, it just happens when it happens, and it's either useless or useful and whatever. Like if it was like everything, then I don't know about this guy, but I can kind of trust it. He has a trustful energy as well.
Yeah, there's totally a trustful energy, and I feel like if we're speaking about energy, I mean there is a big thing to intuition, right?
Yeah,
they've done a lot of studies of sometimes intuition's really wrong, but sometimes there's a lot to unfold there.
What is it? Gideon's razor? Is that what it's called? Or Occam's razor? Isn't that like your first whatever?
Gerald's game.
Gerald's game. Geraldo.
Yeah.
Geraldo Riviera.
I don't know.
I don't. It doesn't matter.
But yeah, that's great. Are you kind of shook about the grandpa thing that happened?
It hit me for a second. I was like, damn, that's kind of. I mean, if it's true, it's really nice.
Is that something he would say too? Like, I love you. Keep doing what you're doing. Did you have a relationship with him?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, he was a pretty religious guy, so our relationship was, him finding me in my house and being like, God's a funny kind of guy, isn't he? And I'd be like, and he'd be like, if you'll see, and he would like do a sermon for an hour, and I'd be like, oh my God, I'm locked in this room for an hour with this. Yeah. But I kind of interpreted it as like he's maybe. He's happy where he is, and he's like, do what makes you happy. I'm happy. I'm fine. I love you.
Yeah,
because I could see him saying something like that for sure.
Wow, that's crazy.
So it's really nice. It's really sweet thing to say.
And the way he like delivers it too, it's like he really does look like something just contacted him. And he's like, like, is this anything? And it's like, you're like, yes.
He's like looking off. I was just imagining like my granddad in the room with him when he was looking off to the side, like being like. Just the spirit of whoever.
Like, speak up.
Yeah. And then yours was just a short Asian woman just being like, and he's like breathing.
Yeah, for a second I was like, is my grandma alive? And
I was wondering. I was like, I thought he was gonna bring up. Yeah, I don't know who I thought he was gonna bring. Maybe like a dad or something.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about that?
I like that. I was like, I feel like you have something for me, and I feel like you're like not saying it, and it's like kind of dark. And he's like, yeah, it's a little obscure. It's dark. I was like. Am I psychic?
Yeah. I'm feeling something about myself. Yeah, that was dope though.
I like that. I think it's interesting too that I got the Two of Wands card, and it was like this like performative thing, this kind of like star quality.
That was spot on.
And we were just talking about clowns too. Like that's kind of like the theme of the episode or whatever. It was like these performers that are comedic that are like, and I was like, this guy's trying to do his own thing instead of like. Join a bigger circus, and then he kind of like brought that to light. A part of me was like, I wonder if the two wands, the looking for the outward collaborator, could be like seen as like another side of myself, or if it's literally like another person, or the way he says like I'm looking for another outlet, like. I just feel like that's wild because I'm like, how many more fucking outlets could I have? You
are this fucking
that power
you're
strip.
This power strip, bro.
Like maybe he was just tapping into that or something that like he knows that like I've just got all these outlets now.
Well, it was a present reading, and and I could you could very well see it as that because
I guess you could say like I'm just constantly looking for an outlet. Like, I feel like I just always have something to let out.
Yeah, and he doesn't know you, so the fact that he doesn't know that you're currently doing all these things, so that could very well mean that,
right?
Because that when he said that, I was like, oh yeah, that's very true. I get that.
But dude, I think that's a good place to end it. Sort of leave it in like this weird mystical, or maybe we should bring people back to reality somehow a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, did you have a clown question or something you wanted to answer? Like
I asked a clown entrepreneur one, and then on Instagram I asked like if you ever had seen a birthday clown perform.
Mm-hmm. Did both of us say we have not?
I have not.
I think we both. I mean, obviously we've both been to carnivals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, I never really had one perform.
Yeah, I tried to go to a circus in Paris, and the tickets were I wasn't able to go.
Oh yeah. That would have been weird to see a French clown.
That's like,
those dudes are fucking flexible, dude.
Yeah,
all of them.
All of them.
We've got the more robust, chunky clowns.
Yeah, we've
and
got
they've
the all-American
slender.
We've got the ex-baseball player like Babe Ruth clowns.
Yes,
And
they've got baguette bodies.
They've got baguette contortionists, like, yeah,
just very like,
bro. And their Wi-Fi doesn't work over there. That's my main takeaway from Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere you go, you're gonna step on a baguette or some kind of baked good. You know, you open the door, you accidentally elbow a little quiche in the hallway, but no Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi doesn't work anywhere. And then the guy comes out like, "Oh, you want a little patisserie?" And you're like, "No."
Yeah, I feel like when I was there, it was just me saying the word pardon, like pardon,
Yeah.
like just
Merci.
so much because you're just bumping into people all the fucking time.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Tu es très jolie. Yeah, calling girls pretty. Man, I'll tell you one thing.
Mm-hmm.
After this whole mess is over,
Yeah. What
Yeah.
mess?
COVID,
Yeah.
I really just want to take a trip somewhere
Yeah, man.
more distant.
You know, I feel like the last line of people who are like, "This ain't so bad," starting to be like, "Well, it'd be nice for the world to sort of be back to public interfacing."
Yeah, man. I
Yeah.
don't know, because I don't think I'll be comfortable doing stuff really.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I'll ever get that mindset where I just give up.
Well, yeah. Did you see that weird thing that they're selling now? That's like the pod. That's almost like the Among Us helmet.
That's fucking sick.
That's sick. And I was like,
Does it work?
are we really? One, does it work? Two, like, are we really at that point? Like, is this the world? Are we in that sci-fi movie where like that's going to be the norm, or are people just capitalizing on this to try to? I mean, obviously, it's probably a capitalistic endeavor of some
Yeah.
sort where people are like, okay, this is kind of in vogue right now. We're going to do like the fucking jewel pod of like breathing. But
Are we? Yeah, and it's also like, damn, we really let it get this bad.
yeah, like, are we about to get out there and see that commonplace? Like, because that thing's like $400, and I was like, dude, I like want to buy one just to do like a review and like get it on like on the pod. I think that'd be fucking hilarious.
Dude, if the filters were not that expensive, that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how much those filters are, but yeah, we'll think about how, you know, when it first started and people were wearing masks, and it was like, man, I hope I don't get looked at weird for wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Like, that was like my thought, was like, I don't want to seem weird wearing a mask. And now
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
And then, so sure, like my thought with that is like, damn, that's a little extra to have that, but shit, I don't know.
Who fucking knows?
I would do it.
Yeah.
I would definitely wear one of those. If it worked, that'd be fucking sick.
If it worked and like, yeah, like you could breathe and like talk and shit, that'd be sick.
God, you sound so funny in there, dude. We just all look like little fish.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. Hey, can you even get in your car with that thing? I guess you wouldn't need it in your car.
yeah. You don't need it, but then you got to suit up.
You suit up right
You go to
outside
the club. How do you get the drinks though in your body? I guess you could
had
have
that-
one in.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They had
Well,
like
it
that
was-
weird glove.
Yeah. Well, you could like have some strapped to your chest or whatever, and then put them in, and then
Oh, yeah.
do that maybe. I don't know. That's pretty sick.
Oh my God. Well, dude, yeah, like shout out to Psychic Dan.
Thanks, Psychic Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Cool ass dude.
Super cool ass dude. That being said, another great pod is in the book. It was kind of hard to get a grip on if there was any sort of theme to this one.
Yeah,
but I think it was pretty entertaining.
I do too. I mean, I think people love hearing about tarot readings, honestly.
Yeah, they love
as much
tarot.
as much as like everybody like shits on that sort of, like a lot of people.
If
shit
you were
on
to
it.
get one for free, you'd be like, okay, yeah, check it out.
Yeah, totally.
It's like personality tests. It's like, it's bullshit, but tell me about me. You know?
Yeah, it's like, I can't believe people are into astrology, but what do you know?
Yeah, but tell me. I just want to hear while I'm here. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look it up later, but
So lame. I'm not going to read into that. Yeah.
All right. That being said, another pod is in the books. Go check us out everywhere. Thank you guys. Thank you to all our new followers. You guys are sick. Thanks for hanging out and participating and doing all that fun stuff. We will talk to you again soon. Bye.
Bye.
I got nothing to say, yeah, I'm just loving the way you're looking over here. Come over here and tell me your name. I could tell by the sound, yeah, when you open your mouth. I hear my new favorite melody, hey. We should both run away. Why did we ever stay in the first place? I can't shake the feeling when you face away from me, babe. I will wait a lifetime if you say you stay with me, babe. I can't shake the feeling when you face away from me, babe. I will wait a lifetime if you say baby.